Splash, 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 apply a little splash. When your windshield's get dirty, just apply a little splash. When your windshield's full of grime, bugs, dirt, and snow, just use a little splash and be safe on the road. Splash, 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 apply a little splash. When your windshield's getting dirty, just apply a little splash. See safely on the road when you apply a little splash.
You know what works? FVP Auto Parts work. Trusted, tested, selected. You know what works? FVP Stay Tuned works. Engine buildup doesn't stand a chance. FVP, reach for what works. You know.
Welcome to tonight's broadcast of the Rochester Mayo Hibbing hockey game here from the Rochester Rec Center in Rochester, Minnesota. The Hibbing Blue Jackets traveling south to the 507 to take on the Mayo Spartans. Hibbing winless so far this year, 0-11 lost to Greenway last night, 7-0, and very short-handed. A few players out due to injury and illness. They'll be pulling up some of the squad from the JV, and they'll try to take on the Spartans, who fell to Rochester Century last night at Graham Arena here in Rochester, 2-1 in overtime in one of the more exciting games that we've seen here on YHH this year. PA announcer Rob Cawthorn on the PA tonight will announce his son Max as the starting goaltender, his first varsity start. Here are the starters for the Spartans.
You gotta love that. The PA guy announcing his own son starting his first game. Brings a little chill to the rink here. Top line for the Spartans, led by freshman Maddox Fleming, number 5. His line mates are Zach Stuart and Jake, and whoopsie, almost stumped on that one. William White is his line mate. Todd Hyber, the coach for the Spartans, his 3rd season.
Grasso, the longtime coach here for the Spartans. Following a legend. Now for the national anthem. Here from the Rec Center. All right, the teams will do their pep talks, and then we'll be off to the races here from the Rec Center. Mayo comes in 7-1-2, suffered their first defeat last night at the hands of the Panthers from Rochester Century. Hibbing also played last night. They fell to Greenway at the Snake Pit in Coleraine last night, 7-0. One bad penalty led to their demise. They let in a few goals on 1 or 2 penalties. So we have 2 of the same refs from the Century game are working tonight's game as well. So, see if they have their A game. They had a couple tough calls last night. One on a goal that was allowed that could have been disallowed, and a couple late penalties that could have gone either way that affected that game. Hibbing, coached by Justin Tomberlin, a national champion at Maine back in the early 90s. A Greenway graduate. And here we go, starting for Hibbing up front, Ethan Lund, a sophomore. Puck drops, Spartans gain it. This is Dakota Sweet. Takes it in the far corner, poked out, high slot, picked up by the Jackets. Here comes Hooger. Hooger slips past Norby. They collide in the far corner. Taking it down low is Anglin, Jacob Anglin. Back to the point, low shot. Goes into the corner, wide by Carter Anderson. You watch the Hibbing team and you wonder how good this team could be if it weren't hurt by some transfers. Kids that are from Hibbing and are not playing in Hibbing through their high school career. Christian Galatz, for example, is playing for Cloquet. He's originally from Hibbing. There's another player playing for Greenway this year. Last name Birdsall, Tristan Birdsall is playing for them. Goaltender Ryan Ewan is a senior in high school age. He's from Hibbing. He's now playing in the USHL. That's 3 superstars. Still plenty of great hockey talent in the Hibbing and Chisholm area. Here come the Blue Jackets trying to break it out. Skylar Rhodes rings one eye off the glass. Back to Hodge. Hodge feeds it through. Here comes Fleming. You'll notice him right away. Short side, wrap around. Oh, Fleming almost tucks it home. What a good defensive play by Anderson. Now bringing it out for Hibbing is Allison. Allison center feeds right off the stick of Hooger. Picking it up is Norman. Norman off the sidewall to Wyke. Wyke's taken off the puck. Plucked out of the air by Stuart. This is Zach Stuart, senior captain. He also has a twin sister who plays hockey at, Taylor Stewart plays hockey at Shattuck St. Mary's. This is Moger in the corner, sweeps one back to the point. This is Henderson, high slot, Stewart's shot, floats high and goes over the net. Into the corners, Moger, knocked off the puck. Picking it up now, this is Frieder. Frieder, nice play, shot, nice save there by Cawthorn. Frieder drove hard on that one. Slapping it out to center. Picking it up now is Cheeky. Knocked away. Anderson goes back into his own zone, reverses ice. Slides it to Cheeky, Nick Cheeky. Off the skate of Edmonds, and we get a icing on the Blue Jackets with 13:46 to go. In the first period, no score here from the Rec Center, home of the Rochester John Marshall Rockets, state champions in 1977. One of the greatest high school hockey games I ever saw in person, when the Rockets beat Edina East for the state title. Sweeping it out, this is Hayden Westerberg. Westerberg knocked off the puck. Put on the tape of Jacobson. Jacobson punches it out to center. There's Norby, he misfires on a pass to Jacobson, and we get an icing with 13:15 to go in the first. No score between Hibbing and Rochester Mayo. Anderson gets it down low. Battling for it is Grethen. Grethen slides to Anglin. Anglin can't control it. Tipped back in by Hooger. Hooger gets it deep and forces the breakout, which is errant. Shot. Hits traffic front. Hooger shot and a goal. Leighton Hooger gives the Blue Jackets a 1-0 lead. Interesting side note, both teams losing last night. Figure one of them might have a hangover, and it looks like so far the Spartans have the hangover. And I say figuratively a hangover, not literally. Fleming down low. High slot shot, saved into the netting by the only goaltender in uniform, actually in Rochester, for the Hibbing Blue Jackets. Starting in net at the JV level tonight was Isaac Erickson, a sophomore forward. Isaac might actually see some ice time tonight for the Blue Jackets on the varsity. But he played goaltender and had a blast, by the way. Playing in the JV game, of which Mayo won. I believe the final was 6-3. It's 5-3, and they got an empty netter. In front, good chance, in front, save, and covered by Carter Smith. Looking over to the bench, I don't see number 9 suited up. So I believe it has, you can call it a night for Isaac Erickson for Hibbing. He is not playing at the varsity level tonight. Breaking it out, this is number 8, Frieder. Clangs one off the glass, knocking it down. This is Hooger, his puck's knocked away. Frieder gets it back. Clangs one off the glass, right on the stick to Lund. Lund cuts through, knocked down, and a chance shot. Hits traffic in front, that was Hooger. Back to the point, Anderson. Anderson slides it across, hits Rhodes, now a 2-on-1 the other way. Here comes McBain. McBain slides it, shot, wide open in front, but the Spartans can't convert. Good chance for McBain there. Now back comes Lund. Lund crosses the line, cuts through some traffic, stumbles, cut off by Norby. Chips one out high, bounces through some traffic, picked up by Rhodes, who can't clear it. Shot on, save by Smith. This one hits a stick of Grethen. Grethen retreats, fires a stretch pass to Jacobson, who can't control it. Now Hain flips it up, taken away. Here's Hodge, Javin Hodge. Slides it to Jacobson. He's taken off the puck. Hodge gets it, holds it, misfires it. Now he gets it back. Freshman defender slips one through traffic. Tipped into the zone by Hain. Hain chases. Back to center, Hodge. Hodge holds it, swings it around. Now on the tape of Hain. Clears it to center, now he gets it deep and gets a change. Anderson flips it through to center. Now he flips it back into the zone. Cawthorn makes the save. Steered to Henderson. This is Cooper Henderson to Anglin. Loses it to Anderson, but we get a whistle with 9:50 to go in the first period. Hibbing leads this one 1-0. Spartans lead in the shot category 5-3. I mentioned that this is the home rink to Rochester John Marshall, but not the home rink to Mayo. Mayo normally plays in rink 1 over at the Graham Arena, but due to the Founders Cup, which Youth Hockey Hub is co-sponsoring with the Rochester Youth Hockey Association, they've moved the game to the rec center. And let me tell you, it's a beautiful venue. This is where they host the Section 1A and AA playoffs every year, and now I see why. Shot on, hits traffic, knocked down, back to the point. Held in by Norman. That goes wide. He's a freshman. 3 underclass, I say underclass defensemen. They have an 8th grader and 2 9th graders on the blue line for the Spartans. Fleming, another 9th grader, gets it, plays a little 2-man game, shot in front. Steered away. Hooger has some space, tries to go around Haiti. Nice play by Hunter Haiti, the 8th grader. Doesn't have a body like one. Here's another freshman. Fleming cuts through, goes around his man, shot. Oh, and a big save by Anderson. A great move by Maddox Fleming. Slap shot, glove save by Anders Smith. And the shots start to mount for the Spartans. I think they've woken up from their century coma, losing last night in a thriller. Starting to click now. Passes are starting to click. Zone time is starting to add up. Here's Haiti. Shot, good shot, a big save by Smith. Holton on the draw. Had a good game last night for the Spartans. Chasing it down is McBain. He scored last night. The only goal for Mayo. 8:14 to go in the first. Hibbing leads 1-0. on a goal by Leighton Hooger, senior forward. Picking it up is Westerberg. Slides it across to Edmonds, who gets it deep. Out to center, icing will be waved off here. It was touched by a Blue Jacket. Anderson, who's logged some Suter-like minutes right now for the Blue Jackets. Sweeps it around, flipping out to center. Westerberg chases it, creates quite a big hit along the boards there by Joe Allison on McBain. Losing it. Good shot, that one goes wide. And a save made by Cawthorn. Cawthorn also has a little brother named Tate, who plays on the VFW Bantam AA team for Rochester. I remember watching Tate play for the first time as a squirt and on the Youth Hockey Hub Squirtacular. He had a full red setup, literally head to toe red. And my son called him Red Pads because he'd never seen anything like it before. And forever, Tate Cawthorn will be Red Pads. Well, his brother, Max, has got all white setup. It must be a Cawthorn thing to just go full paint. He's all white with a black mask, though. Lund in the slot, shot, knocked away, cheeky. Another chance for Hooger for his second, and Cawthorn comes up big. That one misfires just by an inch or two in front. Lund, shot, big save by Cawthorn. Another big stop on Lund. That could have been two right away for the Jackets. Wow. Goaltending is a plenty here in Rochester. Jacob Gathke played unbelievable last night. Faced nearly 40 shots for the Spartans. Played in the high school elite league. I also had him in the Bantam Elite League, so he's an elite goaltender. Showed why last night. It's unbelievable saves. Kept the Spartans in it for stretches in the first and second period. Dumping in is Westerberg. Fed in front, another big save by Cawthorn. Now the pendulum has switched back to the Blue Jackets. They've gotten 5 shots unanswered on goal. Big hit there. In front, intercepted by Allison. He's knocked off the puck. Allison has 5 points this year for the Blue Jackets in their 11 games. Bringing it out now is Cheeky. Cheeky cuts through center, fires one, blocked by Haiti. That one comes all the way out. Rhodes can't hold it in. He brings it out, runs into a little bit of trouble, taken away by Fleming. Fleming cuts in, makes a move, slides it across. Great chance for White there, but defended nicely by Lund. Icing will be called. You watch Maddox Fleming for a shift or two, and you can see why he's the team's leading scorer. He possesses some skills there that are God-given. Let's just say that. Unbelievable. Fun kid to watch. Stuart on the draw, tries to slide it through Lund. Lund says no way. And the Jackets ice it with 5:01 to go here in the first period. Zach Stuart, I'll never forget watching him play in the Bantam level. Way back 3 or 4 years ago, he and his sister Taylor. Taylor played Bantam hockey in Minnesota as a girl. It's pretty rough and tumble. She had no trouble, let me tell you, playing with a little checking. We're gonna get a penalty. I think this one's gonna be on Mayo. They touched it last. And yeah, this is gonna be on number 16 for hooking. William Wyke. And the Blue Jackets up 1-0 will go on the power play with 4:50 to go here in the first period. Back to the point. Cheeky will run the umbrella along with Anderson. Anderson has it. Quick shot, blocked by McBain. Slapping it is Hodge, and clearing it are the Spartans early on in the penalty kill. Here's Anderson. Whiffs on the rink-wide feed, knocked down, picked up by McBain. McBain slides it to Moger. Moger gets it deep and chases. Giving chase. Cheeky gets it now, gets it back to Anderson. Anderson crosses the line, slides it back. Rhodes, shot, knocked away. Deflecting it out is Luke Kathman. And we're a minute into the penalty kill now. Chasing it down is Norby. Norby flushes it all the way down. Giving chase is Cheeky. Cheeky avoids some trouble. Now brings it out. Battles down in the near corner. Cheeky. Looking for Frieder. Taken away, nice play there by Sweet. Sweet dumps it out to center. Picking it up is Rhodes. Rhodes taken away by Anglin. Now the ref takes a shot. Clearing it. That's Anderson, but he clears it in. He gets the puck in the zone, but didn't realize he had a winger who had already crossed the line offside. Fleming on the draw. Taken away. Picked up by Allison. Allison quick wrister. Easy save for Cawthorn. You heard the PA announcement. Mayo is now full strength. Fleming, outlet feed to Wyke. Wyke one-on-one, cuts in, floats it across to a streaking Stuart. Picked up, wraparound attempt, knocked away. Wyke to the point, feeds it in front. Stuart chases down Rhodes. Hooger gets it. Hooger finds Allison. Allison looking for Hooger. Hooger with a short side shot. Saved by Cawthorn. He covers with 2:05 to go in the period. And Hibbing out shooting Mayo now, 9-7 in a very evenly played game here at the Rec Center. Swept around by Hodge. Hodge finds Moger. Moger's man gets deflected. Now each team looking for a little bit of possession. Slapping it into the zone is Grethen. Giving chase are the Spartans. Down 1-0, under 2 minutes to go in the first period. Lund gets by his man, sweeps in. He takes a big hit from Moger. And here come the Spartans, a weak little shot on net. Going for that wraparound again, hasn't worked yet. Making the save with Smith. Shot, hits the cage of Smith. And we have an injured Blue Jacket, number 8, Blake Frieder, with 1 minute and 1 second to go here in the first period. Looks like he'll be on the ice for a little bit, be tended to by the athletic trainer. If you're ever going to get hurt, Rochester, Minnesota would be a pretty good spot to get hurt, let me tell you. Just saying. There are about 10 doctors for every human here in town. I mean, the guy who pumps your gas is probably a doctor. It's just doctors everywhere. Physical trainers, athletic trainers. There's the athletic trainers hanging around every rink. It's pretty neat. It's a pretty neat place to be. Of course, I'm exaggerating a bit, but you get the point. The Mayo Clinic. It's like one big hospital downtown Rochester. It's just this gigantic hospital after clinic after hospital with people from all over the world. All shapes, sizes, colors, religions, ethnicities, you name it, are here in this town to get better. We are now a minute to go in the period. Freer looks to be okay. Left on his own ability. I'm not sure if he'll return or not. Here's Haiti. Battles. Gets it to Baker. Baker gets it out. Rhodes flips it back to him. 30 to go in the period. Allison can't track it down. Rhodes looks to find him. Haiti takes it back as teams just ping pong the puck back and forth with 0 possession. Here's some possession. Misfiring the pass. Rhodes gets it back, dumps it back in. It's almost been like a hot potato a lot of this game. Haiti, he'll sweep it around, hits the net, and that'll do it for the first period. A Leighton Hooger first period goal is all we've seen as far as offense. The Hibbing Blue Jackets lead this one 1-0 after 1. Stay tuned for a message from our sponsor, FVP. We'll be naming an FVP sponsor, MVP after the game. Thanks to our sponsor, FVP. We'll be back here in about 15 minutes.
What works? FVP Auto Parts work. Trusted, tested, selected. You know what works? FVP Stay Tuned works. Engine buildup doesn't stand a chance. FVP. Reach for what works.
Splash, apply a little splash. When your windshield's getting dirty, just apply a little splash. When your windshield's full of grime, bugs, dirt, and snow, just use a little splash and be safe on the road. Splash, 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 apply a little splash. When your windshield's getting dirty, just apply a little splash. See safely on the road when you apply a little splash. Splash, splash.
All right, we're back live for the second period here between Rochester Mayo and Hibbing Chisholm. Both teams playing a pretty nice building, that's for sure. Not many rival the Hibbing Memorial Building in Hibbing, Minnesota on the Iron Range. But this one's pretty nice here at the Rec Center. Here's Hooger. Slides to Freer. Freer's shot steered away by Cawthorn. Freer seems to be back 100%. Here's Fleming. Shot and a goal. Maddox Fleming goes top shelf to tie the score for the Spartans. You cannot give him that much space. He will kill you. And Mayo ties the score 1-1, 46 seconds in to the second period. That's Fleming's 13th goal of the season. And he just showed why he's one of the most highly recruited ninth graders in North America for Division I hockey. Last night we were at the game and there were 3 Division I coaching staffs there. And I'm pretty sure they were all there to watch number 5. And he just did put a number on Carter Smith. I'd say the only mistake Smith made on that is he didn't take away more shooting space, but had he taken an inch more away, Fleming would have beat him with one of his 17,000 moves that he possesses. Icing on the Blue Jackets. Kind of an interesting scene. Behind the net here, you'll see the figure skating rink. And a lot of times at figure skating rinks, you'll see 5 or 6 different people skating on it. There's like 500 skaters behind it, which is just a great scene here in Minnesota. You think Minnesota, cold winters, no one gets outside. I mean, we take care of business here in Minnesota when it gets out, getting outside and staying active. And there's hundreds of Rochesterians over there, if that's a word, taking use of this great facility here at the Rec Center. Rhodes chips one to Lund. Now he gets it back. Not the prettiest play, but it worked. Turned into a shot on goal. Saved by Cawthorn. Shots are even, 11-11. They were 9-9 after the first. Talked to a couple fans in the lobby afterwards, and both were saying how evenly played the game was. I thought both teams had spurts in the first period of looking way better than the other team. I think it was what it really is they're both pretty even. When the energy and when things get going their way, they both show that they can be competitive in this at this level. Cutting through, shot, save Cawthorn. Good little one-time effort there by Cheeky. Cheeky's done that a few times already. Last year I saw Cheeky play up at the Memorial Building. That's how I can say his name confidently, but if you look down on the piece of paper, it's C-I-C-C-H-I. Could be a lot of different things. But I remember the PA guy there going over the nicknames, and he grabbed his cheek, and he goes, Cheeky. I'm like, all right, we'll stick with Cheeky. Here come the Spartans back. Wide feed. Onto the stick. Good passing play there. Broken up by Anderson. Carter Anderson. Great to oh, here's a chance. Cutting in. Oh, he slips and falls. A great chance there by Dakota Sweet. Sweet just lost his footing as he had a
Clean break towards Smith. Got a shot on goal, but it didn't get all of it. I had a text message come in from Hibbing. I made a comment about the number of players that are no longer in Hibbing. Add to the list Connor Willard, a 2002, I believe he'd be a 10th grader for Hibbing Blue Jackets. He's playing Tier 1 hockey, I believe in South Dakota. Connor's a big, rangy power forward with great skill. Shot on, save, Cawthorn. Hooger gets pushed from behind. There's going to be a penalty, at least 2 minutes. Cross-checking. Could have been 2 minutes for checking from behind, and maybe more on Hunter Hady. Hady shaking his head in disgust, the 8th grader. He's called for cross-checking. 13:01 to go in the second period. The Jackets will go on the power play. This is Ethan Lund, loses the draw, taken away by Moger. Rhodes goes into the zone, gets it to Cheeky. Cheeky slips it up to Anderson. Anderson, hounded by McBain, gets it back to Cheeky. Cheeky cut off at the blue line, gains the zone though. Now a chance for Frieder. Frieder defended nicely by Grethern. That's a bad call. Tripping called on the Spartans, Javin Hodge. And the Hibbing will go on the power play, 5-on-3. The defender was playing the puck. Yeah, I agree with Justin Tomlin. He's arguing that one. Playing the puck, and as he was playing the puck, Frieder jumped to make a play and kind of tripped over a stick, and they called a tripping penalty on number 12, Grethern. And now going on the power play, 5-on-3 for a minute 24. Justin Tomberlin calls timeout to set up his 3-on-5 defense. And my apologies for going crazy, but that's just not the right call. The offensive player left his feet by his own admission right over sticks and got called for a tripping penalty. Now the Spartans shorthanded for 124. We'll see if Justin Tomberlin can dial up a quick little power play. If he's doing what I'm thinking, he's going to tell his guy, it's probably going to be Cheeky or Anderson. If you get that puck on the hash mark or in a point of beginning, he's going to want to walk that puck and hold the puck as long as he can and make the defender make a play. Here's the first play. Good play there by Norby to clear the zone. That'll bleed 25, 30 seconds off the clock. We're a minute 11 to go in the two-man. Anderson gains the zone, hounded by Stuart. Great play by Stuart, and he clears the zone. Bringing it in is Rhodes, feeds it to Lund. Lund back to Rhodes. Rhodes feeds center. Cheeky shot, blocker save by Cawthorn. Down low to Lund, 48 to go, back to the point. Here's Cheeky, shot, goal. Nick Cheeky beats Cawthorn on the glove side, and the Blue Jackets take a 2-1 lead, and they'll have a power play for another minute 20, 5-on-4. And the Hibbing cheerleaders have a lot to cheer about. They haven't had much to cheer about this season. I purposely didn't bring it up in the broadcast. You don't want to kick a man while he's down. The Blue Jackets looking for their first win on the season. 0-11. Can they do it tonight here on YHH? Minute to go on the power play for the Blue Jackets. Rhodes holds the zone.
50 seconds to go. Little scrum on the hash mark. Knocked away, gets it down low to Anderson. Anderson floats one in front and a one-timer. Feeds it in front, backdoor feed, great save, Cawthorn. Back to the point to Rhodes. Slides it to Cheeky. Cheeky, quick shot. He's feeling it now. Now on the hash mark. Rhodes tries to walk it. You hear Tomberlin screaming at him, walk it in, meaning make the defenders make some movement, which will create some space. Shot, just like they did on the 5-on-3. Cheeky walked in, he held his own. Good play. Oh, knocked away. Here comes Sweet. He's got a breakaway. Cuts it backhand. Big save by Smith. Smith gets on top of it. And that one's waved off by the official. Here comes Rhodes. An exciting game tonight. Feeds it through, knocked down, in front, knocked off the puck is Lund. Lund harpoons at it, knocked away. That one goes off that side of the net. And we have bedlam here at the rec center. And an interference called on Mayo, and they'll go back to the box, and Hibbing will go back on the power play. Wow, what a game. There's about 200 fans here. You'd think there was 1,000. It's just the crowd's going crazy. They can't help it. Another penalty on the Spartans. This one's on Hunter Sorensen. I'm sorry, William Wake, his second. Hibbing now mounting some shots. They're at 18 shots on goal. Fed in front, Cawthorn jumps on it. Doing a yeoman's job here in the net tonight for Mayo. You know, kind of the best of both worlds for Hibbing. They got nothing to lose, right? They got everything, nothing to lose. They're hungry. And the Spartans are coming off their first loss of the season less than 24 hours ago. It's kind of turning into a perfect storm for Hibbing. Chicky gets it to Hooger with a shot. That hits traffic, steered away by Cawthorn. Down low, Lund takes a hit. Hooger after it. Norby flips it out, can't get it out. Big hit in front. Now they're keep battling, a big scrum in front of that. That's almost a trademark for the Spartans. Last night I saw 7 or 8 of these battles in front of the cage, protecting their goaltender. Tonight it's Max Cawthorn. Last night it was Jacob Gaffey. Chicky, the minute to go on the power play, slides it along to Rhodes. Rhodes and Anderson, I think, have played the entire game on the blue line for Hibbing tonight, hitting Chisholm. Chicky loses it, picked up by Hooger. Lund gets it. Oh, and an interference penalty by Hooger. He tripped up Hodge on the goal line, and that'll even things out. It was bound to happen. Too many calls on the home team is gonna turn the other way eventually. Looking at the scoreboard, out-of-town scoreboard, FVP sponsored scoreboard. St. Cloud Cathedral, number 2 in the state, leads number 1 Hermantown 1-0. 14:31 to left in the second period. Oh, they had 2 penalties were called. One on Lund and one on Hooger. And now Spartans will have a 2-man advantage for 1:41. I wait to see what the call on Lund is. I know interference was called on Hooger. Here we go. Shot, saved by Smith. All I could get out of that was there was unsportsmanlike conduct. So Lund takes a 2 and a 10. He'll sit for 12 minutes. He's going to get a misconduct. So he must have said something naughty. That would be the thought there. And he's going to sit. And I think Erickson, they said number 9, I'll serve it. That's Erickson. That's our goalie from the JV game. Nevertheless, it's 5-on-3 now. 4-on-3. It'll be 5-on-3 in 8 seconds. Shot by Hodge, knocked down, poked away. Rhodes will have a little mini break here. He'll take on the underclassmen. This is Hodge and Fleming, 2 9th graders. Tipped out to center, chasing it down. This is Stuart. Stuart Wyke. And the power play is run by 2 freshmen, Javin Hodge and Maddox Fleming. For the next minute, this will be Fleming who will bring it up, and he will sweep. He'll go side to side. He's got unbelievable hands. Here he goes. Takes one wide. He'll take it all alone. Goes around the goaltender and in the net. His second of the night. Maddox Fleming ties the score with 7:32 to go in the second period. Makes it look easy, doesn't it? Wow, Maddox Fleming. Time and space are his friend, and he just made it look easy. Hooger comes out of the box. Lund stays in. They're still on the power play for 49 seconds. Fleming's 14th of the season, his 32nd point. Here comes McBain. Second line comes in for the Spartans. Rhodes tries to clear it, can't. 27 to go on the man advantage. Hodge holds it, sweeps it down low to McBain. McBain onto the tape of Moger. Moger to Haiti. Picking it up is Jacobson. Haiti fakes it, slides it to Jacobson. Backdoor shot, knocked away, picked up by Anderson. Anderson floats that one all the way down, and the Blue Jackets are full strength, and Nick Erickson does serve the 2-minute penalty for Lund, which is awesome because he played goaltender for 3 periods in the JV game in goaltender equipment, goes and puts on the equipment and serves the penalty. That's called a team player. He'd be our FVP team player award if there were such a thing. Moger shot, saved by Smith. And we get a little one-on-one friendly action after the whistle between Rhodes and Moger. .551 to go. Penalties are cleared. Hibbing leads in the shot department, 22-15, score tied 2-2. Here come the Spartans on the breakout. Norman gets it in the zone, another freshman. Thanks to our sponsor, FVP. FVP has a dominating lineup. Reach for what works with FVP oil, antifreeze. Stay tuned batteries, and more. Visit your local automotive shop or retailer for FVP products. We'll name our FVP MVP at the end of the game. This kid might be it. Fleming feeds it in front to Stuart. Can't get his stick on it. Held in, nice play by Norby. Tracking out is Wyke. Wyke loses it. Picking it up for, that's Westerberg. Smith makes the stop. I can only imagine how many shots Carter Smith has faced this year for the Blue Jackets. Those teams with below 500 records, the goaltenders see a lot of rubber. Picked up by the Spartans. This is Wyke looking for Fleming. Fleming's got all day. Shot. Oh, good move there. Good defense by Chicky. Fet in front, knocked away. Here comes Westerberg. Westerberg, fans on it. Taken away by Haiti. He loses it. Now Edmonds on the chase. Feeding it in front, knocked away by Rhodes. Rhodes clangs one off the glass. Cawthorn knocks it down. It's 2-2 here from the rec center. Rochester Mayo and Hibbing. Wyke gets it, sweeps it around, taken away. Good defensive play. Picked up by Fleming. Uh-oh, backdoor feed. It's a wide open chance for Fleming, but poked off his stick at the last second. Here's Haiti. Haiti to Norby. Norby banks one off the wall to Fleming. Fleming loses it, picked up now. Wyke in front, backhander. That hits the post and goes wide. Battling in the corner, that's Sorensen with Fleming. Sorensen tries to get it out, hops the stick of Haiti. Cawthorn brings it out, leaves it for Norby. Norby loads it up as the Spartans get a fresh set of legs on the ice. Westerberg tries to gain the zone, can't. Norby looking for a long stretch pass, flicks one out. Oh, Rhodes almost loses it. Sitting there waiting to pounce was Holton. Holton gets it. Now a shot, saved by Smith. That one goes off the glass and out of play with 2:53 to go here in the second period. Now Mayo starting to collect some shots. They're at 20 shots on goal, 22 for Hibbing. And the open skaters continue to skate behind us here at the rec center. Pretty amazing. Fed in front, oh, and just tatered him. Holton hit a Allison, who was completely vulnerable at the time, knocked him to the ice. No puck anywhere near him. I don't know what they're going to call. They could call elbowing. They could call assault. They could call interference. You name it. It was completely uncalled for. I would just call uncalled for hit. Undisciplined. Technically, he got rid of the puck, but it was off his stick for 3 or 4 seconds. Interference, the call. Here's Allison. Takes it low. Battles with Norby. Looking for Hooger. Hooger missed the play call and then kind of ran into Allison's stick handling. Now Cheeky. Back to Allison. Allison. Oh, it was dangerously slow pass. Now a shot in front. Tipped by Hooger. Battles. Knocked down. Held in. Nice play by Cheeky. Kicks it like a soccer player. Down to Allison. Allison to Hooger. Hooger to Anderson. Anderson bumped off the puck. Gets it back. Feeds one in front. That was a little bit of a wraparound.
Cawthorn jumps on it. Allison gets dumped again. And we get a whistle to the left of Cawthorn with 1:54 to go in the second period. 1:14 on the power play for the Hibbing Chisholm Blue Jackets. Poking at it, picking it up, knocking it out is McBain. Ian McBain had the lone goal last night for the Spartans. We're going to get another penalty for roughing on number 11, Moger. And now they'll have another two-man advantage for the Blue Jackets. Exactly 1 minute to go on the penalty on Holton. Held in by Cheeky. Nice play on the backhand there. He'll walk it in. He's got one goal already today. Rhodes at the top. Fakes it. Nice defensive play there by Fleming. That was Hodge. Sorry, shot. Hit some traffic. Picked up by Anderson. Anderson's got some time. Shot. Nice save there by Cawthorn. Back to the point. You can hear Justin Tomberlin screaming, walk, walk. Backhand kicked in the net. And they'll wave it off. Yes, that's the right call. That is the correct call. Kicking it to himself was Leighton Huger, and he never touched the puck again after kicking it to himself, and the puck went in the net. No goal. Had he kicked it to himself and deflected it off his stick in the net, that's a goal. But the referee was right there with an absolute conviction, no goal call, no question from Justin Tomberlin. And we get a face-off in the neutral zone as a result of that. I think that's the right call. Cheeky feeds it to Anderson. Minute to go in the period, 19 to go in the two-man. Back out to Cheeky, 15 to go in the two-man. He'll walk it in, feeds it to Rhodes all day. Shot, hits traffic. Huger feeds it to Cheeky. Cheeky back to Huger, deflected nicely by Stuart, who rams one down the ice. And now they're at 1 minute to go on the one-man advantage, 38 to go in the period, and they skate 5-on-4. Here comes Cheeky, cuts it in, shot over the net, that evades the stick, comes all the way out. 25 to go. Picked up by Huger. Huger has his puck taken away by Cheeky. Rhodes feeds Cheeky. Cheeky gets around one man. That was Stuart. 9 to go in the period. Now Anderson, quick shot, glove save. It's loose in front, knocked away. And that should do it for the second period. We will go to the locker room. Tied 2-2. It's a buckle up third period here on YHH. We'll be back in 15 minutes for that third period. Before we do that, a quick message from our sponsor, FVP Parts, here
Splash, apply a little splash. When your windshield's getting dirty, just apply a little splash. When your windshield's full of grime, bugs, dirt, and snow, just use a little splash and be safe on the road. Splash, 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 apply a little splash. When your windshield's getting dirty, just apply a little splash. See safely on the road when you apply a little splash.
Works. FVP Auto Parts work. Trusted, tested, selected. You know what works. FVP Stay Tuned works. Engine buildup doesn't stand a chance. FVP, reach for what works. You know.
All right, we're back live here at the Rochester Rec Center in Rochester, Minnesota for the third period between the Hibbing Chisholm Blue Jackets and the Rochester Mayo Spartans. Score tied 2-2. You can see on the FVP scoreboard. Hibbing comes into the third period, out shooting the Spartans 27-21. Had a very short power play to start the period. We're back to full strength. 16:30 to go in the game. Score tied 2-2. This one could go either way. Here comes Norby. Slides it across to Holton. Holton gets it back to the point to Haiti. Holton gets it back. One-timer. Misses it. Westerhouse bangs one hard off the wall and out. Cutting in, shot, blocker, save. Knocking it down. Battle along the wall, no call there. There's a bit of hook and pressure. This one comes up and stays in play. Looked like it might go out. Stuart finds Wyke, shot, saves Smith. Shipping it out, but holding it in are the Spartans. Stuart looking for Fleming. Fleming, nice play there. Hammers Allison to the boards. Now flicking it up. Storming past Cheeky is Stuart. Stuart feeds it in front. It's Fleming, can't get a stick on it. Now Hodge with a wrist shot. Knocked down, Hodge gets back up. Sweeps it over to Stuart. Stuart, high slot to Fleming, quick shot. That one goes high and wide. Cheeky knocked it down. Cheeky gets it back, makes a move. Nick Cheeky cuts through a couple different Spartans. His shot hits a shin pad of Hodge. Hodge now will battle with Allison. Frieder feeds it high slot, shot knocked down. Another shot, shin pad save. That was Sanborn. His first action of the game. Outlet feed. Here comes Stuart all alone. Shot! Goal! Zach Stuart goes top shelf. And the Spartans take a 3-2 lead. With 14:25 to go in the third period. Held in by the Spartans. We'll see who gets credit for the assist.
Scoring for the Spartans at 2:35 in the third period, number 8, Zach Stuart. With the assist number 16, Will White, and number 5, Maddox Fleming. Stuart for White and Fleming at 2:35.
White and Fleming get the assists. That's Fleming's third point of the night. He's now on a torrid pace, 33 points in 11 games. Do the math on that for a freshman. He'll play 25 regular season games and 3 playoff games, 2 playoff games. He's on pace for 80 points. Max Cawthorn in his first high school start. Goalie of record right now, could get his first win if the Spartans were able to hold serve. Don't count the Blue Jackets out. Here's Allison. Joe Allison feeds in front. Knocked down. Hain clears it out. Gives chase. Fed in front. Good effort there. Backhanded. Big save by Smith. Robbing Kathman of a golden opportunity. 13:16 to go in the game. Spartans grab the lead for the first time. on a pretty goal by Zach Stuart. Just a snipe on the blocker side. Here's Lund. Loses it. Now back the other way. Here comes Holton. Holton's shot goes wide. Picked up by Hodge. Hodge down low, taken away. Picked up by Hooger. Hooger feeds Edmonds. Edmonds 2-on-1. Quick shot. Save Cawthorn. Rebounds open. Can't cover it. Finally gets it up. Covered up. And the net comes off its moorings with 12:43 to go. In the game. Tomorrow on Youth Hockey Hub, we'll have a full slate of games here in Rochester at the Pee Wee level. 4 quarterfinal games, 2 semifinal games. On top of that, we'll have 2 high school games all over the place. We have one in Blaine, Spring Lake Park, and Totino Grace play. And then at 3 o'clock, we have Duluth East and Minnetonka, number 1 versus number 6. Huge thanks to our sponsor, FVP, for bringing tonight's game in. All the games tomorrow. Here's Fleming. Quick shot, blocker, save, shot, goal! Zach Stuart gets his second of the night. And the Spartans take a 4-2 lead. I gotta say, Zach Stuart has shown nearly zero emotion after 2 really pretty goals tonight. They now lead 4-2. Quick shot, height, oh, he grabbed it at the last second. White makes the save. Stuart from Fleming and White. I've heard that song before. And I think that Stewart's going to get a penalty. Maybe for roughing? He doesn't even know what it's for. Interference. And all the way down, the Jackets will have a power play. I didn't see it. Jackets go on the power play, 12:23 to go. Cheeky to Rhodes. Shot on rebound. Big save. Covering it is Cawthorn. If the Spartans do one thing well, that's protect their goaltender after a frozen puck. Lund wins the draw. Gets it back to Anderson. Anderson feeds it down low to Hooger. Hooger collects it. Cheeky to Hooger. Outlet feed knocked away. Now chasing it down is McBain. McBain after Rhodes. Rhodes flicks it to Cheeky. Cheeky can't catch up to it. Knocked off the puck by Anglin. And now we're going to get a penalty on the Blue Jackets, I believe, or a hand pass, one of the two. Hand pass. And the Blue Jackets continue to mount shots on goal on Max Cawthorn, but they only have 2 goals to show for their 32 shots. Pretty good save percentage for the noob goalie for the Spartans. No way to hide around that. Bringing it in now. This is Anglin. Anglin knocked out the puck. Battles, good hustle there. Good no call too. It's good effort. No advantage one. Both players to hit the deck. Cutting it is Lund. Lund holds it. Rink wide feed to Anderson on the back door. Good defensive play by Jacobson. Knocked away and flicked out by Grethen. Anderson now loses it, picked up by Fleming. Fleming loses it back. Now Norman. Knocks one into the zone. Good pressure by Fleming. Fleming makes a move. Battles some more. Along the wall, gets it back to Norman. Mayo is now full strength. Punching it into the zone is Henderson. Anderson, good hustle there. See a little bit of fire in the belly from Stuart after an interference call, poking it through, and the referee almost called that a goal. Maddox can't believe it. What a talent Maddox Fleming is. Most assuredly, he'll be a player to watch for the next few years down here in Rochester. Haiti sauces one over and into the zone. Chasing it down is Moger. McBain gets it in deep. Moger after it now. Moger gets it, feeds it in front. One-timer to McBain and a big save by Smith, keeping the game at 2 goals. Norby dumps it in. Now Hooger gets knocked off the puck. Feeding it up. Here comes Holton. Holton battles in the corner with Rhodes. Feeding it out. And now we get a whistle. Net came off its moorings. You would think that Rhodes and Anderson and Cheeky are going to sleep well tonight. They have logged some serious blue line minutes for the Blue Jackets. I think that's part of the reason this game has gone this way. Here's Fleming, lots of time. Shot goes high over the net. What a cannon by Fleming. Fleming now holds it in front. One-timer, chance, shot. Oh, big save by Smith on Stuart. Spartans looking to give the knockout punch. They have 4 goals from this line. 4 goals total, all from this line. Big hit. We're going to get a penalty. That was a pretty clean hit. I'm not sure what they're going to call. Yeah, just vicious is basically what that was. Roughing on number 17, Hayden Westerberg. You could have called a couple different things on that. It's kind of charging, really, what that was. Huge shout out to FVP Parts for their sponsorship to tonight's game. Splash Ice is one of their products. Splash Ice Melt Shaker Bags. Simply tear open, shake on surfaces where safety really matters, i.e. all the water that freezes and melts. Take care of that with one little splash bag and you'll be all set. Back to the point, backhander. Through traffic, Hodge looking for trouble, looking through traffic to get it out of trouble. Kicking away is Cheeky. Eight minutes to go in the game, 4-2. Spartans. Wheeling through traffic is Moger. Knocking away to his Lund. Here's Haiti, 8th grader. Can you believe that? Hodge clears the zone, hammered into the boards by Allison. Now Holton with it. Holton to Stuart. Can't catch up with it. Now he's got it. Feeds it to Fleming. Fleming's got time. Cuts in, shot! Oh, hits the high crossbar and comes out. Fed in. Here's Holton. Holton looking for Fleming. Fleming back to Holton. What a nice play. Holding it some more. Fleming to Norby. Slapper, no. Fakes it. Even faked out Stuart. Stuart gets it back to Norby. 30 to go on the power play. Backdoor feed from Fleming. Nice play. Feeding it through. Back out to the point, Norby. Norby holds it. Feeds it to Fleming, who one-time it right backdoor to Stuart for the hat trick. He can't get it. Now that just shows what a great hockey player Maddox Fleming is. He's got 2 goals. Sees a wide open teammate backdoor instead of going for the shot on goal through traffic. Finds his open partner, Stuart, for his hat trick, but Stuart can't catch up to it. Had a chance to coach Maddox Fleming in the North American Hockey Showcase, the show, 4 summers ago. 2015, 3.5 years ago. And it's a pleasure to watch how far he's come in his hockey game. On the draw. This is Haynes, shot, saves, another slapper. And the Jackets are full strength. Here comes Ethan Lund. He's had a heck of a game tonight. A lot of puck control. Shot. Save, Cawthorn, blocker. Jacobson. Out to center. Jacobson gets it back. Jacobson comes from a really good hockey family. Dad's a doctor here in Rochester. There's a shocker. In front. Knocked off the puck. Also has a brother, Sam. In front, shot, pad, save. Rhodes, backhander, hits Lund. Now a battle for it on the dot, taken away. Good hustle there by Baker. Shot deflected, going after it is Jacobson. Westerberg clears it, that'll go on net. Goes off the side of the net, icing waved off. Cut in, giving chase, Baker. Picked up by Allison. Allison in transition. Sweeps in. Holds it in front. Golden opportunity for Edmonds, jumping on top of his Cawthorn with 5:14 to go here in the game. Got a chance to meet the Jacobson family last year at the Founders Cup. They are from Thunder Bay, Ontario. They wore Canadian garb and mittens and hats, and I'm not sure they were wearing their garb the other night after they lost in the World Juniors, but we still love that Jacobson family here in Rochester. Here's Fleming, 2-on-1 with Stuart. Holds it, shot, oh, goes just wide. Gets it back, feeds it through. Taken away, here's Allison. Allison with Frieder. Frieder, quick chance there by Cheeky. Now back the other way, giving chase. Cutting in White to Fleming, who looks for the hat trick, who can't knock it home. We're gonna get a penalty on Allison, who dumped Fleming pretty hard. Oh, and now Stewart's gonna go to the box for the chirp, I believe. And 16 for Mayo. William Wyke had a few choice words for Allison. Unsportsmanlike, I believe. That's Wyke's 3rd penalty of the night. And now we'll skate 5-on-5. Shot. Save. I think they're going to try to figure out what's going on in this penalty box here. I think it's a 2 and a 10. 2-minute minor, and then he gave him a 10-minute misconduct. So I think that White could go to the showers. He's done. That's my guess, but we'll hear from PA Master Flash, Rob Cawthorn, who's trying to get it all sorted out down right in front of us. Holton gets it back. Norby dumps it down low. Stuart skating 5-on-5 right now. So it is kind of what I thought. There's a 2-minute penalty that will be served by Anglin. And I think the 10-minute misconduct pretty much puts him out of the game because there's only 4 minutes to go in the game, which will pose some challenges for Todd Huber. His top winger's out of the game. A learning lesson for Mr. Wyke because his ejection will pose some problems for the team at the end of the game here. Shot, that goes in. Wykes probably needs to be on the ice. So fed down low. Norby kicks it out, picked up by Holton. Holton crosses the line, holds it, gets tripped a bit. They're gonna call that. That was pretty weak, but nonetheless it was a trip as he crossed the line. 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the game. I would say the game is coming unglued just a little bit. Lots of penalties. Hibbing's tired. I mean, there's no doubt. Their D-core is tired. They've been skating two lines, a little bit of a third line. So when you get tired, you start to make some poorer decisions. He called him Nelson. I think he meant Anderson. That's Carter Anderson in the box. In front, golden opportunity, pad save, Cawthorn. He came up big there on Frieder. They're all in though, 2:48. Good effort by the Blue Jackets tonight. They got to be proud. They'll leave with their head held high tonight. Here's Haiti. Fake slapper, good fake. Feeds it down to that back door. They were looking for the reverse back door there. Held in by Jacobson. Knocked off the puck. Bit of a dangerous check there. Hodge looking back door. Sliding it high to Haiti. Hunter Haiti, 8th grader. First year Bantam age. Playing well tonight. Fake slap shot. Sliding it down low. 2 minutes to go in the game. Smith-Bane. Shot, glove save. By Smith. And we have a whistle with 1:59 to go in the game. Hibbing will go into desperation mode. Under 2 minutes to go. They'll need to get the goalie out of there. Stay tuned after the game. We'll name an FVP MVP. FVP is a dominating lineup. Reach for what works with FVP oil, antifreeze. Stay tuned. Batteries and more. Visit your local automotive shop or retailer for FVP products. Stuart to Holton. Here's Fleming looking to feed the puck. Such a great hockey player. Norby. Slapper, glove save. Rhodes, back to Fleming. Fleming. Back to the point. Feeds it. Holton to Fleming. Fleming, backdoor to Stuart to goal. Zach Stuart with the hat trick. And the Spartans clinch victory, going up 5-2 with 1:29 to go on the clock. And that also seals our FVP MVP as Maddox Fleming, who leaves with 2 goals and 3 assists. And that assist there shows you why he's our MVP. Fleming held the puck until the net was wide open for Stuart, who flushed it home for the hat trick. Goalie is pulled, down 5-2. Still playing hard, both teams. Net is empty. Banging off the wall, holding it in is Edmonds. Cheeky feeds it down low. Holding it in is Sanborn. Poking it out. That's going to be a trip with 22 seconds to go. In the game, they'll put the goalie back in because there'll be a face-off to his left. Well, now I don't know what that one is on Mayo. But there's all kinds of crazy stuff going on right now. There was a penalty on Hibbing for tripping. And then all of a sudden a Mayo guy goes and jumps in the box. Slashing. Oh, a double slash, apparently. And that'll do it here from the rec center. Rochester Mayo knocks off Hibbing 5-2. And they take their record to 8-1-2 on the season. And Hibbing still looking for their first dub. Falls to 0-12. Good effort by the Blue Jackets nonetheless. Our FVP MVP with 2 goals and 3 assists is freshman Maddox Fleming. Congratulations to Maddox on an unbelievable evening for the Spartans. For my producer, Justin Moss, I'm Tony Scott. Thanks for tuning in to today's game. Huge shout out to FVP for their sponsorship and making this game possible. Have a nice night. Drive safe.